This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so ASAP Telly is crying right now, okay? This could have gone any way, this trial. It could have gone any way. And ASAP Rocky really put his fate in the jury's hands here because technically he was caught on tape doing assault. Technically, okay? He did have a weapon in his hand, and he was pointing it at ASAP Telly. Who knows what ASAP Telly did to really get ASAP Rocky so mad? It had to violate his family or some way because, you know, anything else I don't think could have gotten ASAP Rocky that mad, you know. They were trying to say it was over him complaining about not paying for someone's funeral or something like that. It was way deeper than that. And ASAP Telly been wanting to have a confrontation with ASAP Rocky, trying to call him out like, yo, he doesn't take care of us, he doesn't do this. I think he just got sick of him always trying to poison everybody's mind, right? So, you know, that happened, and then ASAP Relli called the cops, but he didn't press charges right away. They couldn't find any shells or anything, so he came to them with evidence, like, hey, I found the gun shells, guys. Like, who goes and does their own investigative work and picks up the shells and puts them in a bag? First of all, you already tamper with the evidence, okay? You always see cops have to have gloves on, and they put it in a special baggie and everything. ASAP Telly just went over there and says, yo, I found these on the ground, man. Here. Like, what? I can't believe that even made it to the trial. I can't believe the prosecutors even said, you know what? Let's try this. This is a good idea. I guess they thought that the video would have been enough. But when ASAP Relli got on the stand, he lied so much that they were like, you know what? This guy is just out for money. Because there was all these text messages that he had deleted that were like very aggressive towards Rocky. And also there was text messages about money and everything to other people, you know. Wally, there was a guy named Wally that recorded the phone calls for Relli. He was a mutual friend of theirs, and he was talking about, yo, I'm about to get 30 M's from this. Da-da-da. I remember hearing about this before TMZ even heard about it because one of the girls he was dating, I knew somebody that knew her, and she was telling me, like, oh, yeah, this is news. I didn't want to break the news because I was like, this might be lies, you know, like this isn't on TMZ, you know, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go forward with this, even if like you don't want to be the first person to break something like this, and eventually it did come out because he was trying to get money out of Rocky and Rihanna. He was trying to get $30 million. So that's the real reason Rocky didn't take the plea deal of 180 days and probation and everything, because he knew if he did that, the civil case would have merit. Right now, there's this civil case that's coming right after this case that's taking Rocky to court for money. I don't know if that's even going to move forward at this point. I mean, it'll be so weak that, like, it'll probably get thrown out because he got found not guilty for assaulting Relli. I'm glad Relli didn't win because Relli is like one of them roaches, you know, one of them leeches you have around, and they just take advantage of you, you know, and if they don't feel like they're getting enough, they always want something for free. He doesn't rap, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't offer anything, okay? He's a leech, okay? He's one of those leeches in the crew that, you know, has nothing to offer and has no purpose being around, you know? Everybody else, 12, everybody else raps, you know? So they're always trying to do something, and they've had success. This guy, Telly, is nothing but a tattletale, okay? So, Rocky wins, embraces his lawyer, obviously. Takapina's undefeated, pretty much. I mean, he's a lot of famous people's lawyer. Not guilty, and you can hear him thanking the jury afterwards, like, you saved my life, thank you for saving my life. Because think about it, he could have done 3 to 10, maybe even it said 20 years, but I'd say the most he would have is like 3 to 10 for assaulting somebody. I'm still shocked that he didn't get anything. He's lucky, man. He's lucky. So yeah, that's that. And of course, 50 Cent quickly reacted and said, boom. You know, he's happy because ASAP Telly was up there telling all kinds of lies, you know, like apparently he got these gun shells from the range. Then he was talking about he was losing it. He was like, why is Rocky looking at me like that? He's looking at me weird. Like he was like a psychopath when he was on the stand. It was weird. He was making up things. He's just nasty, bro. 50 Cent also shares a time where world champion Crawford, right? Talks about a time when he was going to have to put hands and feet on Trey Songz, okay? I don't know what this is from. Is this from G Money 849? Is that what it's from? Well, apparently Trey Songz and him were at like a basketball game or something, and they were shooting around, and he didn't know who it was next to him, but the person came up and says, hey, want to bet 100? Like that I'll make this shot, and then you make the shot, and then eventually like they played the game, and Trey Songz lost, but he says, nah, we even. And then I guess they had a fight over a girl at one of 50 Cent's parties. He says, my God, this is true. I said, Trey, you want to fight Bud? And the guy's the pound for pound fighter in the world. What are you going to do with it, gang? Trey was really tripping over that girl, Mulan Hernandez. They was really going to fight over her. Oh, man. This is the girl they were fighting over. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight Terrence Crawford, man. No. Sorry. Yeah, Trey Songz is weird, bro. And then 50 Cent talks about Michael Rainey Jr. and his mother. This is the kid from Ghosts and Power Book. He says the mother did not allow him to spend his acting money as a child and saved his checks until he turned 18. This allowed him to have financial stability, focus on his career, and learn how to manage his money responsibly. Unlike LIL Meech, who spent every dollar. Says this boy's mama ain't no joke. He been on since he was 12. Got a lot of money. Mimi, he got it. Just chrome heart jeans, blowing that money fast. BMF. Of course he threw that in there. 50. And of course Joe Budden's getting it. He says 50 Cent needs therapy, and he says Joe Budden needs to stop walking around naked. Obviously, we talked about that earlier. And Drake and Party Next Door, some sexy songs for you, on pace to sell 250K the first week. It will easily be number 1 next week, beating number 2 by at least 100K. Good for them. So they still, even on a bad day, all you Kendrick Lamar fans, he's doing Kendrick Lamar numbers at his peak. I know that. Yo, Kendrick Lamar fans and Drake fans, man, they be clashing. I don't really care, though. I just wanted to put that in there because I see you mention anything positive about Drake, they'll in there like, oh, Drake isn't it. Or you mention anything negative about Kendrick, like, you just don't get it, man. It's like, calm down, okay? Kendrick's a great rapper. We all know that. Anyways, this is JordanTower with JT News. Peace.